Hey guys, this is Primeval, back with part 5 of my Deity Let's Play as France going for a cultural victory. Now I didn't mention this in the first video, but this cultural victory plan is for a peaceful or mostly peaceful cultural victory win. So all of my talk about going for faith and getting up the Hermitage, etc., and grabbing the Louvre and Uffizi, that's all assuming you want to do this mostly peacefully, but if you want to do it by war, then it's actually probably, I won't say easier or more effective, but it could be either or both of those things, because then instead of having to produce your own great works or dig them up, you can just steal them from other civs. Anyways, the plan here is to go for a mostly peaceful one. Okay, we can also get started on our road to Lyon, and I think here I might also go chop down this forest for a farm. Fortify. Oh no. City-states are starting to disappear by diplomarriage. At least I wasn't friends or allied with Samarkand. Salt for gold to Maria has ended. Let's try and renew one of these deals then. We do have excess salt. So, Maria.
Sim. Ireis considerar
Plus
esta
2
oferta?
horses, eh? Well, I'll see if I can sell those to someone else. Let's go with 4. 3.
Ireis considerar esta oferta?
Okay. And perhaps you would be interested in some horses. Okay, and Germany is pretty strong here. They have the highest manufactured goods. I don't want them building any wonders, since at the moment we're going to be unlocking acoustics and fortunes. We're actually going to be the first to that, I think. Yes, everyone else is still in medieval. We are about to enter the Renaissance, which is good. Well, our policies are a little early. I would have liked to enter the Renaissance before we unlock our next policy, so that we can go right into rationalism here for the science boost. But we'll probably have to go maybe unlock cultural centers for more rapid building of our cultural buildings, which means we can get our Hermitage online sooner. Or we could go and grab aristocracy for a wonder building boost while we build the Sistine Chapel. I think I will go aristocracy, and that'll get us closer to filling out tradition, although it won't actually be filled out for a while, because I'm going to sink my next 2 policies into rationalism for the opener, science boost, and secularism. But right, I did want to see how much it would cost for Germany to declare war on Carthage. 18 gold and 14 gold per turn. I think I want to hold on to that gold per turn for now, since I would like to acquire another city-state ally. Kiev in particular, since it's a cultural city-state, maybe Bucharest, although Assyria has a lot of influence with them at the moment. Yeah, Kiev and potentially Quebec City. Where is that? Oh, it's all the way over here. And 117 influence. Okay, maybe not Quebec City then, but definitely Kiev. We can also build that road for some more influence. first, let's go for food and a farm. And here Leon needs a university, and that forest chop will go right into the university. Resource-wise, we don't have any excess at the moment, although we do have excess happiness, so we could sell off a resource that we know we're going to replace soon. So not those furs. For whatever reason, we're not expanding there, I guess since it's a tundra tile. Got these road pieces up. And is it time to start the road to Kiev? Let's put in one more farm around Orléans or Paris. No, all of these cities are fine. Most of the tiles that I'm working have been improved. Alright, let's get started on the road to Kiev then. We'll start building the road within their territory first to save on maintenance, and so we don't have to worry about a whole bunch of units blocking those road tiles while we have a useless road that we're paying for in our own territory. So I want to build roads within Kiev first. Bismarck has completed the Alhambra. We got our first great writer. The Alhambra sits right at chivalry. So he's probably close to printing press. Alhambra, Assyria and Portugal have a research agreement. Assyria and Carthage have a research agreement. Our influence with Wittenberg is decreasing. They want us to fight a natural wonder and spawn a great admiral. Both of those are not very likely. Now, Wittenberg doesn't have any luxury resources. I managed to steal the silk that would normally have been theirs from them. So, if we lose them, we just lose out on a little bit of faith. I think I'm going to save my money to try to get Kiev, or maybe another more important city-state. And here, I've also been saving up my faith for my second great prophet, so I can get an enhancer and hopefully be able to push our religion naturally for a little bit. Okay, so tradition plus the happiness converted to culture. We'll go aristocracy here. Alright, so the university's done. We can employ both of these slots. Also want to be working the horse tile. That all looks good, and we'll start production on a watermill. Okay, we've got a great writer. We could write a biblical treatise, and that would get us closer to unlocking rationalism. It would cut a good probably 8 turns off of that. Let's save him for now. We can see if we can get a little more culture rolling. Okay, Dinah wants a research agreement. I don't know if I can trust her to stay at peace with me though. Like Polynesia, we'll soon have
In the country of the
majority of religion with them, and we've had a fairly peaceful history. Okay, we've got ourselves a spy. We were the first civ to enter the Renaissance era, so that's definitely nice. Current tech leader is Assyria. The most populated city that I know of is Vienna or Astor. Let's go to Vienna and spy on them. Okay, now for a road over to Lyon and Kiev. Alright, so there's our great prophet. We're no longer allies with Wittenberg, so we lose out on 4 faith per turn there. Discovered optics. Show queue, add to queue. Lighthouse. That's a pretty slow build time there. Okay, choose production. We've finished the National Epic. We need to get the Sistine Chapel online right now. And we'll go found or enhance our religion. So, follower belief. There's Hermitage, which will help with our peaceful cultural victory plans. And as for the enhancer, itinerant preachers or religious texts. Let's see which one would be more effective. So itinerant preachers lets our range go from 10 to 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that does get one more city, putting pressure on Troyes here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's out of range. I think that printing press, or rather religious texts, will be more consistently effective than itinerant preachers in this situation, since I'm not packing all of my cities really closely together. So let's go religious texts there, and we'll go and enhance the religion. Excellent. I suppose we've done enough exploring with this archer. We can bring him home. Get to work on that road. So 25 turns for the Sistine Chapel. Good friends with Polynesia, excellent. Salt deal, excellent. So now we have a very large amount of gold. I suppose I could spare, say, 250, although I do have the lead here, so we'll flip on over, but that's 28 turns from now. Alright, we can spare 250 gold there. So I've got that city-state back. Kiev. Suppose I could get up to friend status with Kiev once I hit 500 gold. We can do a little more exploring here. And this farm is done. Austria is now allied with Kayazul. And I don't know if I want to sink 200 into this city here. I kinda do. I really am depending on that city-state culture. Okay, so that's another 6 culture from Kaizel now that we're allies again. Here, let's go and work on... Could grab a mint or a market. Grab the market here. And now we'll start bringing this archer back. Here we'll go and chop the forest. Okay, so we both dislike Assyria, and that'll help me maintain good relations with Austria. We've got our spy in there. We can still attack in 17 turns, which is rather far away, so maybe we'll go and drop this guy into... I'm hesitant to drop into Asser here, since he is the tech leader. He'll likely have a spy on counter-espionage. Let's have a look at what Germany's up to. And we'll go share intrigue there. Meanwhile, in Troyes, we'll get a circus rolling. And I also want to make sure we're working sensible tiles here. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now this caravan is gonna go and send food to Paris. We want food in Paris so that we can continue to grow while still working both the university slot and the Writers Guild slot. And if I can get a little more production in here, finish that Sistine Chapel before I'm beaten to it, that would also be great. Okay, Quebec City wants Tengrism. That's way on the other side of the map. It's not likely to happen anytime soon. And the road for Kiev is coming along. Okay, so Austria wants to go to war with Portugal. I don't want to get directly involved with that, but I would be happy if they did go to war. So in a few turns we might try to see how much it'll cost us to bribe Austria into a war with Portugal. Road, and well, let's get back here and put up a mine. Alright, and so our other friends are joining the We Dislike Assyria party. Bismarck is plotting against me, eh? Maybe I'll go and get Bismarck to declare war on Carthage then. There's our first scientist. Trade. Declare war on Carthage. Oh, he's not into that, eh? What about Carthage? Declare war on Bismarck. Uh-oh. Maybe they are serious about war. Salt to Assyria has ended. The gems deal we had with them is over as well. Great scientist, ironworking. Where do I want to drop this great scientist? We can go here. We'll get a free forest chop out of the deal. Okay, and lock that down. The forest chop didn't really seem to do much to help Paris there. I suppose the chop could have gone to Orléans, which I guess is fine. Okay, stay on alert. And did I want to sink some gold into Kiev? Yes, I did. Okay, so now as friends, they're giving us a good 6 culture per turn, and that'll go to 12 culture per turn once we get up to ally status. Open borders. Sure, that's fine. Wonder where that settler's heading off to. Maybe to claim these dies. Alright, this is the current state of tourism. Over in Orléans, we'll need a Colosseum up, as we are running low on happiness here. Berlin is planning against Dido. That's good. I am happy to see that. Portugal has denounced Polynesia. Germany has exceeded our influence in Kuala Lumpur. We're stealing attack in 11 turns, so I'm happy to let that go. And then perhaps I'll switch my spies over to trying to keep our city-state allies. Okay, so we're getting closer to finishing that road. Iroquois now protecting Bucharest. Horses to Dido has ended. Discovered metal casting. Trade 4 horses. 2 horses for 90.
Bal.
And perhaps Maria would like some horses as well.
Sou todo ouvidos.
Okay, so that road's done. This road is done. And we'll go and help with the road to Kiev. And if I wanted to go and get to rationalism sooner, I could go and pop a political treatise. This turn it would get me 398. Next turn I think it should get me a little more. Kuala Lumpur seeks investors. Someone has just founded or discovered the printing press. We are still 3 ticks away from printing press, and so we're unlikely to be able to build the Tower of Pisa. Now, if I can bribe Vienna into a war with Portugal, Syria, declare war on Portugal. Okay, so they're not really into that. So basically, I was hoping I'd be able to distract Austria into producing military units for a war, and thus not build the Tower of Pisa. We are likely not going to get Pisa. Click to propose. I suppose I could distract people with the World's Fair. It does give them a 100% culture boost, but this is still while their culture per turns are fairly low. Whereas if the World's Fair goes off later in the game, then that can create a real cultural runaway. I might go for World's Fair here. The other option would be arts funding, but I only have my Writers Guild up right now. Maybe if I also had my Artists Guild up, I might go for that, but let's go and propose the World's Fair. And hopefully that'll distract the other AIs and let me build. I'm not having a good feeling about my chances for getting Pisa, but I might be in a good position to grab Uffizi, maybe the Porcelain Tower, and the Louvre. Alright, so let's grab machinery. Notre Dame is long gone. If we wanted to swing over to architecture, Okay, let's forget about machinery now. We'll forget about printing press. We're not going to be able to build that. We'll go straight for architecture here. And then over to scientific theory. Yeah, that'll have to be that. Okay, that's fine. And Paris, what sort of trade route values am I getting here? So not much science there. We could get 3 science by trading with Austria, but at this stage 3 science doesn't really mean much. I'm more concerned with what gets me the most gold. Paris to Honolulu would be decent, or I could go and fulfill a city-state quest. So there's Colombo and Kiev. Let's go and trade with Kiev then. So that'll get us more influence there, and I do have gold to spare. Our gold gifts count for more. Let's go... Well, first, let's try to bribe Germany to war. 8 gold per turn and furs. That would put me into unhappiness briefly, and then I could go and get these furs online. Alright, let's do that. Germany, trade, declare war on Dido, accept. And now that you're already at war, maybe you won't be distracted when I steal Kuala Lumpur from you. Okay, good. And here we do have this great writer who would now give me 400 culture. And that lets us unlock rationalism 5 turns sooner. Let's do it. Political treatise. Unlock rationalism for another 11 beakers per turn. Unlocking secularism would also get us a whole bunch of science. It'll be at least 10 beakers per turn, since I expect to be working 10 specialist slots by then. Okay, that's fine. And over here, we'll work on that road. And we're getting all sorts of congratulations for proposing the World's Fair. That's nice. Okay, Assyria has declared war on the Iroquois. I do like seeing that. I do need someone to pull Austria back, though. They are quite strong. They're not leading on manufactured goods or science, though, so that much is good. Let's take a look at the tourism and culture outputs. They're not a cultural runaway at the moment either, and they're not pumping an absurd amount of tourism. It's still very early for that. So, as far as the score leader goes, things could be a lot worse. And let's go and... oh, we don't have enough gold for that, and Polynesia could go and settle. Let's put our worker in the way, and in the next turn or two we'll have enough gold to buy the furs. Yes, let's work together. Sure, let's work together. I'd say get over it, Portugal. So we're 10 turns off from completing the Sistine Chapel. Hopefully we'll get it here. We did start work on it a lot earlier than any of the other AIs. Okay, down here I'll need a workshop. We're losing our influence with Manila. Choose production here. We'll need a workshop. And let's go and buy the furs here. And get started on the last road piece for our quest with Kiev, which will allow us to supplant Portugal for ally status. And in here, do I want a road to Troyes? We could send it through Wittenberg. That would save us some maintenance cost. Alright, let's start on a road here then. Salt, why don't you pay me 240? And this is where we'll end the video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe.